people from around the world. Welcome to my channel. I'm Ceccoli, and here I help to bring you clarity through life's toughest challenges. Today's pick a card reading is going to help to give you insight into the key that will help you to move forward in this situation. What do you need to know about this situation, and how can you move forward? What's the next step? We can only really know the next step. Spirit doesn't always want to give us the full journey, right? Where would be the fun in that, they're saying. But a lot of the times we just need to know that next step forward. What can we do right now to help us move towards our dreams, move towards our goals, to fulfill our mission here, even if we don't know the full mission and what it is? How can we just, the baby steps to move us forward? So this is a reading all about the next baby step that you can take moving forward in whatever it is that you're going through right now. So I have 3 piles for you to choose from. Pile number 1 is card number 16. And the Amethyst stone. Pile number 2 is 32, this beautiful blue card with the Pyrite. And pile number 3 is there is a hidden card under here. I'm not going to show it to you yet, but 2 cards came out when I was selecting this pile. So card number 20 you can select from, and the Himalayan salt. Oops, I don't want to show you the card. Yeah, so anyway, there's 3 piles for you to choose from. Take a deep breath and focus on your question or the situation that you want some clarity on in your life, and the baby step that you need to take moving forward. And then in the description box, you'll have the timestamp next to your pile down there. Sorry. Okay, I will see you in your reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose this pile, number 16. The number 16 or the number 7 could be relevant to you. I love this card. She's like, what are those, the rodeo, not rodeo clowns, but the, what are they called? Oh my God, you guys have been so helpful with when I get stuck on these words that for some reason I can see the vision of it in my mind. The people who do the rodeos, not at the bull riders, I guess. Is that a bull rider? I mean, some do horses, right? I don't know. Anyways, the bull riders in the rodeos. And she's just like, I'm like, go and get it, right? Like those people, if you think about people who do the rodeos, the bull riders, how courageous they have to be, how, not the opposite of risk averse. Spirit saying risk averse, but I'm the opposite of risk averse, right? Putting their life on the line, really loving that adrenaline pumping through their veins, the danger, the excitement, the skill, the mastery over the self, over fear, over the shadows. Like there's so much going on there. And I just love this beautiful blue color. This particular blue, I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's like a baby blue. Or I always think when I was in high school, I had this teacher, I was wearing this color blue. I did like to wear it a lot. I had a sweater that was this color. And I remember Mr. Smith was a brilliant teacher, one of my favorites. And, you know, I was wearing this, this sweater, and he referred to that color. He pointed at me and like, I can't remember what we were talking about, but this is like the color of the Virgin Mary, Mother Mary. It's this color of, next to white, I guess, is the color of purity and innocence. I wouldn't say celibacy, but I would say purity and innocence more. Loving, nurturing energy. The color, even the color pink, right? I'm also seeing like baby, right? The baby colors, usually like if you're doing a gender reveal party or whatever, these are the 2 colors that you pick, the blue or the pink. And then obviously the green represents nature and the heart chakra. So we have a lot of pink healing energy, a lot of blue healing, pure universal energy going on here. So that's just sort of, I guess, the images of the card. You selected the amethyst stone, which is also about intuition, connecting with the divine. Maybe even Mother Mary is a deity or an ascended master, a spirit who's watching over you, or who you connect with a lot, or who wants to communicate with you. With the bell here, you see the bell around the rabbit's, the bunny's neck, which is like, I'm coming, right? Maybe something, it might be coming into your life very quickly. I'm going to look at the tarot and see what it has to say. But I'm getting the vibe of Mother Mary in this reading, of the spirit world trying to communicate with you. And I'm hearing the word harness, like harnessing something in your life and kind of going with that idea, harnessing an experience maybe in your life and using it as something, a motivating factor to sort of propel you forward. There is a lot of forward movement that's happening right now in your life. Maybe things are extremely fast paced and you're excited about it, but there's this need for healing. There's this need for getting in touch with your heart. There's this need for getting in touch with yourself in this moment in time as well. We're going to pull some tarot cards and see what Spirit really wants to say. And then I have this self-care deck. I didn't even take the cards out of the box. I just wanted to put these readings out today, or this reading out today or tomorrow, because I've been sort of like just transitioning in my life. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. Receiving downloads. There's definitely, spirit guides are really trying to connect with you right now. With the Amethyst, it's also, I think I just went over it quickly, but it's definitely a stone of connecting with your higher self, with the spirit realm, with your intuition, with your clairvoyance, I'm hearing, clairsentience, even clairaudience, like any of your sort of spiritual gifts. This card's wanting to come out. Fool, the new beginnings. Letting go and letting spirit catch you, going with the flow, taking a leap of faith, trusting your intuition, while taking care of yourself. The spirit world is really trying to get a hold of you. I'm hearing a ringing in my ear, like a bell dinging, like this bell here dinging. They're like really trying to get your attention. And hold on a sec, they're giving me a message. Preparing you for the events to come. Things are going to start to move really quickly for you very soon. Okay, so this came up reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse. I'm going to put that over there for a second. Maybe there's an idea. What is it, Spirit? Ace of Swords. Reversed. Can you clarify that, please, Spirit? Two of Cups and the Moon. I always go into really deep with a lot of these readings, and I just wanted to give you sort of something to help to motivate you today. That was my intention for this reading today. Sometimes my readings get carried away and long, and the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, I felt like I needed to... I'm hearing that there's like a message that's coming in soon. It's hidden and you're not really supposed to know about it. And when it comes in, it's going to be like you're going to take off running. Oops. These cards fell down. Let's see. Hit the ground running, they're saying. Temperance, Five of Pentacles. Okay, so while you're waiting for this message to come through with the Two of Cups and the Moon here, it's sort of a hidden message. There's a lot of Pisces energy going on here. We have some air energy. but I'm getting a lot of Pisces and Cancerian energy as well. Could be Scorpio too, but a lot of Pisces energy is happening here. Spirit's saying, okay, there's this message that's going to come in. It's not for you to really know. It's hidden from you, which is why the Ace of Swords is in reverse and the Moon card came out to clarify it with the Cups. There's a message coming in, a partnership of some kind. It could be co-creation. I look at the Two of Cups sometimes as co-creation with the universe, working in partnership in tandem with the universe, with the divine, as your divine counterpart, rather than a person in the physical realm. You're really working with the spirit world. You are most likely some sort of a healer, psychic, channeler of some kind, very divinely guided by the spirit world. You are working with them. It's like you've been sent here as the right hand of God or the left hand of God or whatever you want to call it. And we could say like right hand of God, but it isn't really, of source energy. Like there's so much intuitive messaging going on here. So anyway, there's a message that's going to be coming in of some sort of a divine partnership. I feel as though it's almost as if you're going to be partnering up with another divinely guided person. You're going to come together in like a meet cute, this sort of odd way of coming together to fulfill a mission here on earth. And while you're waiting, Spirit is saying it's really important for you, while you're waiting for this to sort of come about, Spirit really needs you to work on your own energy with the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles here. Really working on having faith, believing in yourself, believing that yes, you do have this divine mission. You are divinely guided. You do hear Spirit talking to you. It's true. I think that a lot of you with the Five of Pentacles here might be second guessing yourself. Maybe you've gone through a lot of hard times and you're like, why? Why me? Why is this happening to me? But it's all a part of the training. It's all a part of your soul's growth, but also a part of your mission here, the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck right there. So this reading is all about moving forward. What's the next baby step that you can take moving forward? And Spirit is still saying, and maybe you've been waiting for a really long time with the Temperance card here. Self-care is the utmost important. Self-care, self-mastery with the Eight of Pentacles here. Study, learning as much as you can about the situation, but mostly it's mastery over yourself, really having faith in your gifts, really having faith in the Spirit with the Fool there, having faith that Spirit's going to catch you, that there is a divine plan that's being orchestrated for you, that yes, Spirit has heard all of your prayers. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, it's almost as if I'm getting this image of somebody praying to God, please help me understand, how do I move forward? And Spirit saying right now, it's not necessarily about moving forward, because you will be moving forward at a really fast pace very soon. You'll be hitting the ground running very soon as you get this sort of communication that's coming in for you. So in this moment, in this segment in your reality, what you are being called to do is focus on self-care, self-worth, feeling like really trusting that you are the High Priestess, that you are hearing Spirit, and that it's really true that you have all these gifts, and that that they're there for a reason. Sometimes I feel like as a healer, as a spiritual guide, you hear Spirit. Like for me, my whole life, I thought I was kind of just, that everybody just heard Spirit in their ear. And like you have these conversations with yourself that looks like you're having a conversation with yourself, but you're actually talking to Spirit. And you can almost feel like you're going crazy sometimes. Like, I don't know, is this really happening? Okay, Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And then just now we have the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Wands popping out. Like, there is some sort of an opportunity that's coming in for you that you've been praying for, that you've been wishing for, and that you feel as though is really stuck in the matrix. Like, why isn't it coming through for me? But I feel as though Spirit really needs you to believe in yourself first, to to work on mastering your own energy, to alchemizing all of your experiences and transmuting them into knowledge and wisdom and awareness, because you're meant to be a guide for other people, for other souls. It's like Mother Mary is your partner. The Two of Cups here. This is you and Mother Mary are working together. Or it could be another deity or another ascended master or somebody, spirit guide that you are really connected to. But you are their partner. It's like you're here to carry on that mission of love, healing, teaching people to accept themselves. Like, I didn't want to go in too deep in this message. I really just wanted to give you sort of that next baby step. Let's look at this self-care deck. Okay, Spirit, in terms of, oh yeah, here, that just almost fell out and then it's landed on the top of the deck. Faith. Look how beautiful that is. Faith. Having faith in yourself. Having faith in your mission here. Have faith. Faith grows when you act without knowing the end result. Wow, that's it. Just faith. I was just talking about faith. And this is like Beauty and the Beast when the sorceress saying to the beast, you have until the last petal. When the last petal falls, you have to have someone really fall in love with you or really love you for who you are. I'm not doing that story justice. I love Beauty and the Beast, but you have time. Instead of worrying about the time, just focus on the journey and have faith that everything will work out in divine timing and at the right moment. I feel like sometimes Spirit works like it almost always seems to be the very last moment when everything falls into place, just before you give up. So don't give up. Okay? The baby step for you moving forward, what you need to know moving forward is that faith is the most important thing that you can have right now, that you can work on right now. Having faith that the universe has not abandoned you and that something really big is happening for you and that you do have these gifts and they're really important for the world, and all of your experiences that have been really kind of not very, I'm trying not to swear on this video. All of these really terrible, earth-shattering, dark nights of the soul, like not just one, but many, were for a reason, because you are meant to guide other people out of the darkness. But for you to help other people have faith, you need to have faith too. And that's all Spirit wants to say for right now. So that's your message for today. Thank you so much for being here. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment below, tell me how it resonated, subscribe to my channel. And if you want to work with me, I do offer different types of readings and different types of services. All of the information is in the description box below. Sending you so much love and a big hug, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hey, pile number 2, welcome to your reading. You chose card number 32, this beautiful card. The jellyfish in the background, which are so beautiful and ethereal, but also very deadly. They'll sting you. I love Pyrite. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's channel for a second here. Spirit, pile number 2. What do they need to know about the situation, and what baby steps do they need to know moving forward? They're saying leap and the universe will catch you. Leap and will catch you. They're saying don't be afraid. Fear is the illusion. Fear also can stand for false evidence appearing real. That's something that my daughter's father had said to me that he learned in Al-Anon, or not Al-Anon, in AA and rehab stuff, that like false evidence appearing real, something that they teach in those healing places. Because when we're always acting from a place of fear, we're really holding ourselves back from our true potential. I was going to say sacrifice, which might be something for some of you, right? We sacrifice good things. We sacrifice our lives in order to live. I'm not really saying this articulately. I'm trying to put it together in my mind. Like, we sacrifice ourselves in order to fit into the world, in order to live as part of our conditioned reality, in order to belong. You're so afraid, pile number 2. What are you afraid of? This is also making me feel like the fawn reaction, like the stress, like the fight, flight, freeze. Fawn is like the passing out when you're so afraid, so overwhelmed with stress, where you not just freeze, but faint from fear. Like feeling really stuck, feeling really unmotivated, feeling really blind to the possibilities. Nine of Cups. Not wanting to make a choice. Spirit, what can pile number 2 do to move forward? Okay. If you don't make a choice, Spirit's going to make one for you, and it's not going to feel comfortable. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You're afraid of things falling apart. And that can in itself be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Living in that energy of fear, feeling as though everything's going to fall apart, and then it does, and then you can say, I told you so. Meanwhile, it's your mind, it's your fear, it's your anxiety that actually caused the thing that you were afraid of falling apart to actually fall apart. But what could possibly happen if you focused instead on the, like, 9 of Cups energy, feeling whole, feeling loved, feeling fulfilled, feeling at peace? Yeah, look at 9 of Wands, and then the King of Cups was underneath of it. While you're stuck, battling for your life, battling for your dreams, battling to survive, while you're doing that, focus on your heart. Focus on stabilizing yourself, self-regulation. Focus on the dream. What is it that you actually want to happen? How do you want to feel? Choosing to feel good even when things are not great. That is so hard to do. But it's the way out of this situation. Spirit knows how hard life has been for you. Spirit, why did the 4 of Wands and the Emperor come up? Can we just clarify the 4 of Wands quickly? 4 of Wands, the dream. Ten of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Ten of Cups, Emperor. Look at these happy people and these kids playing in the background, just watching, enjoying life, feeling fulfilled, feeling so satisfied, you know? Page of Cups can be about news coming in from the Emperor. There is like, God, you feel like, it's like, you feel like the ground is falling beneath you. Like an earthquake is happening in your life. And yet, just over the horizon, there's so many really, oh, that's not coming out the way that I wanted it to. Okay. Just on the other side of the horizon, there's something beautiful and fulfilling and light. There's so much love, stability, financial security. Maybe money has been really tight for you by choosing the Pyrite here. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Like, you're so over it. I'm hearing. So over it. Yeah, look at the Nine of Swords. Just like, because I was looking at the 39 here and like, what's going on, the energy that's going on here. Anxiety, anxious. How am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to get out of this situation? Right? And when you're in this, it's really, it can be very difficult to then consciously shift your mood, shift your mind over to the King of Cups energy, to this like, okay, how can I focus on love? How can I focus on raising my vibrations, feeling good even when things are not going very well in the 3D? How can I transcend the struggle and have faith and focus on the desired end result of what it is that I want? This is a huge spiritual lesson that you're going through, a huge ascension. The learning how to shift your energy at the snap of a finger, right? In order to bring in or call in all of these beautiful things. Look at 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Emperor, 4 of Wands, which is the 1111 card, dreams coming true, abundance, the end of the struggle. Look, moving away with the 10 of Swords here, moving away from this energy into this energy. It's not a baby step. This is not a baby step. This is a huge, giant leap forward, what you're working on currently right now. And you're going through like 5 of Wands, all this conflict, all this competition, this struggle. You know, how do you release that? The King of Cups energy is what it's really saying. Page of Swords, 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What's the Emperor over there, Spirit? Who's that? Is it a person? Is it pile number 2? Oh, it's a person. Look at that. King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, the Chariot, King of Pentacles. It's like healing energy, a choice of how you're going to focus, the Chariot. I mean, it could go 2 ways. For some of you, this is a person coming in to offer you this opportunity that's going to take you out of this situation, something that you've been really focusing on manifesting. And a person's going to come in to help you. Someone who has built up their success, who's very well known, perhaps, in their field. Somebody who sees the value in what you have to offer and really wants to offer you something big. Like we have with the 10 of Cups here, the Page of Cups, Page of Swords coming in here. There's like a moment that's going to offer you an opportunity to make a choice, right? And it's coming from the inner work that you've been doing, connecting with your heart, with your inner eye, with your soul, with what it is that I just saw 1111 on the timer here. in the camera, is like wishing your wishes are coming true, especially one major one when it comes to money, stability, home, family, love. I feel like you for a long time, you feel like you've been sort of alone and lost, very lonely and lost and kind of broken inside. But you've been focusing on building wealth within from your heart. And now an opportunity is going to come in for you that's going to completely change your life. Spirit, what else can pile number 2 know about the next baby step that they can take moving forward in this situation, in this journey, in this segment, this moment in time? What can pile number 2 focus on to open the doorway for this new opportunity to come in? This message, I think it's coming in. I think you've been doing the work. Maybe you feel like you're just like, I'm done. I can't do it anymore. And almost on the precipice, like on the edge of giving up. Passion. Look at this beautiful dove kind of emerging out of the piano. What are you passionate about? Resurrect a childhood dream. Let your passion take flight. Even in the storm, she's playing. In the darkness, she's playing. And in the darkness, the passion that you feel for something, for someone, will bring in the light. Something that maybe you let go of a long time ago, or even recently, maybe you've been feeling like giving up. It's about to take flight, so don't give up before the miracle happens. And maybe if that's not it, what is it? Did you have a dream from a long time? I'm going to pull one more of these cards. Did you have a dream from a long time ago that you thought was, childish or outlandish? What was that dream? Yeah, there is something. Progress. Look at this unicorn. Leaping forward, making progress. Charge forward, be willing to make mistakes. I know, it's like you're at the end of your rope with something, but you're almost there. You're so close. Progress, not perfection, Spirit's saying. Keep going. And just at the right moment, everything's going to fall into place. Instantaneously, almost. But I think that the most important thing for you is this King of Cups energy of visualizing the end result, having faith in yourself, feeling it real, feeling it, the end result of whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, you're working towards, feeling it in your mind, body, soul, your whole energy field. Let it consume you with passion here. Let your dreams consume you, mind, body, soul, your whole energy. Let it take over your entire energy and watch what comes in for you, because something is coming in for you. Somebody, I think, is going to come in and offer you something really profound with the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. That's like ultimate business, financial, career, soul mission, success, partnership even. Something is coming in for you. And this is what Spirit really wants you to focus on, following your passion, even in the darkness, even when things are stormy, with intention, with faith, with heart. Let your passions consume you is the big message here in this reading. Thank you for being here, pile number 2. I'm going to leave it there. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment below, let me know if it resonated and what's happening in your life. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and if you want to work with me, I have different options for personal readings, and whether it's one-on-one or a recorded reading that's emailed to you, all those options are in the description box below. Thank you for being here again. Big hugs. You can do it. You really, really can. I have faith in you, and I'm sending you supportive energy. I'm with you on this journey too. Okay, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. So you chose card number 20. And then this is the hidden message underneath of that, number 10. 20 and 10, which comes to 30. Numbers 1, 2, or 3, 1, 2, 3 could be important for you. The numbers of, if you put them together, 1, 2, and then 3, so 20 plus 10 is 30. It's actually 1, 2, 3. It's like the number, ascending numbers. Things are progressing for you. I'm getting, first of all, cleansing your energy is the next step. We'll look at some other cards, but cleansing your energy, resting, moving at a slow pace is fine. Make sure that you're taking time to do things that you really love, like reading, playing. The toys are around here, resting, the girl here in bed, taking things at a snail's pace, Spirit's saying, is okay. Sometimes we want it. I'm hearing, they're showing me like a toddler saying, I want it and I want it now. But that's not how life on the physical plane works, unfortunately. We can't always just snap our fingers and things appear. Spirit showing me the story. I said to my daughter, like, we were working on manifesting, right? Teaching her about manifesting. She's only 4.5. So I was like, okay, let's visualize us living on the beach, right? Because it's something big that I'm working on manifesting, because I've always wanted to live on the beach, and that's a big dream of mine. And so I've really been leaning into it recently. And I was like, close your eyes and imagine what would it feel like to like live on the beach, because she's a beach baby too. We're both like total beach bums. We're just kind of hippies at heart. And I'm just gonna put it out there. I live in Canada, and so recently I just had this like vision of like this beach town that I want to move to, and I was like, oh my god, yes, it's exactly. And I googled it because I hadn't really heard. I hear about this town, and anyway, like it was in a movie or a show that I was watching, and I was like, okay, that I've been watching for a few years. And then I was out doing some errands, and then the whole idea of like this town came up in my mind while I was doing something completely different. And I was like, yeah, is that actually a real city in this world? And I googled it, and it is, and it's like the perfect vibe for me. It's the perfect vibe for me and her. And I was like, yes, that's exactly where I want to go. Because I've been praying to the universe, like, where do I want to go from here? Where do we need to be? Where does my soul want to be? And I was playing around with other places, but it didn't feel like that's where I want to make my home, right? So anyway, long story short, we were visualizing, where it is that we want to be in the world, because we're both very similar, her and I, and we're both Pisces. We're both human design projectors. Different kinds, but anyway, that's a different, not for you guys. Long story short is she opened her eyes and she was like, oh, how come it's not here yet? Because we were talking, she loves magic. And so anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you this story. Oh, right. Because we can't always, manifestation doesn't always work like, there we go, magic. It's in your, the money's in your account. The person calls you right away. And you can have, manifestation gurus who try to gaslight you and clickbait you into believing that like everything is so instantaneous, but that's not how the physical plane works, right? You really have to do the work on shifting your own energy, learning the spiritual lessons, following your inner eye, your inner compass, your inner being towards the end goal, right? Not everything that sparkles is gold energy, and trying to really decipher and trust your inner being to guide you to where it is that you need to go. You chose the Himalayan salts, and there's this other message of resting, cleansing your energy, not needing to push forward, right? Really understanding what it is that you truly want. Maybe what you've been going after is something that you feel like you want to prove to other people, right? Like, oh, I want a Lexus, or I want a Maserati, or I want this material thing. I'm saying this because we have the devil card that came up here. I just heard a sports car outside. I don't know what it was, but just revving his engine. I don't know if you guys heard it too. But like wanting that, do you really want it because your inner being wants it? Or are you more of like a Jeep kind of a person with the open air windows and driving along the coast, or is that more you? But you've been, you haven't been listening to that inner voice because you've been sort of chasing after something that that other people want, or that society deems as being the epitome of success, right? I think that there's this strong message right now to slow down and make sure, yeah, the Spirit is saying yes with the Temperance card here, slowing down, focusing on what it is that you truly want. I'm going to move these over a bit. Focusing on what you truly want. Trusting your inner being. I just noticed this here, but in this card, you have this bunny looking at her from out the window. It's like stop worrying about what other people think about your journey, I think is the message here. You might be feeling like, why is this so slow with the snail? Like, I'm moving at a snail's pace. Why? And that's just a part of your specific journey here. Maybe you've been through a lot in your life and you really need this time to rest. But I think for you also, with the Four of Pentacles, I always look at that card as just letting go of control. Somebody who feels this need to control every little thing, being a micromanager, or being really afraid of letting go, afraid of living their authentic truth, afraid of being okay with this really slow pace that you're moving through right now, and maybe that you've been moving through for a really long time. Yeah, there's this like a message of, with the Seven of Cups, and then we have the High Priestess that came out over top of it. It's like you really need to get in touch with your inner being in order to make the right choice, and so that you're not distracted by shiny things and people that aren't really meant for you. So the biggest message and how to get unstuck, or the baby step that you need to take moving forward in this situation, is cleansing your energy, slowing down, not giving an F about what other people think about your journey, being okay with where you're at right now, and trusting your inner being, like really getting connected to your inner eye, your inner being, your heart. What is it that you really, really, really want? Not what other people want, not the shiny objects that other people have, but you. What do you really want? Really and truly. What's the lifestyle? What does it feel like? What does it look like for you? Even if it doesn't even make any sense. The other day I was doing this is interesting. Like the other day I was doing this journal work, and I was going after one other thing, and I get these other ideas and a lot of downloads and stuff. I have like a big vision of what it is that I want, but like I also got this vision of just being, this like tarot reader, or having like a coffee shop on the beach that's like a meditation hut. Right, that I offer tarot readings and meet people and chit chat, and kind of like that. It's very simple. It's way it's way different, right, than sort of my vision that I was going after before, but it has nothing to prove. It's not about proving anything to anybody. It's really about like what would really satisfy me. What does my soul want? More simplicity, right? For me, I love simplicity. I've really done a lot of work around letting go of things that are really complicated for no reason, you know? So that's me though. But what about you? Like, what is it that you truly, really want? In the silence, the answer will come. Let it be, the answers will come to you. Okay, so what's a message of self-care and a baby step? What can pile number 3, what's the baby step that pile number 3 Spirit can take? Oh, whoa. Yeah, look at revelation. Look at, oh my gosh, she's like sitting on the beach, just kind of staring at the town from afar, taking it really slow, listening. Look at her listening to the seashell, holding it up to her ear, trying to hear what Spirit has to say, listening to Spirit's guidance, to her inner. But this seashell, when you hold it up to your ear, what is it that you hear? Like your blood flowing, or you hear your body, kind of the blood in your ear, in your head, or in your body moving around. That's the sound, what's going on. It's like echoing. So what is it that your inner being is trying to tell you? There's a truth hidden within you that wants to be revealed, but it can't be revealed until you slow down and take the time to listen. That's the message, essentially. Okay, patience, wait, silence. Oh my gosh, it can't be any more clear than that, you guys. Now's not a time for a lot of action and pushing forward. Now is a time of like letting go of what you thought you wanted and really waiting for the guidance, the inspiration from within that will tell you what it is that you are meant to be doing and going after. And once you connect with that, I think you'll move forward a lot easier with a little more flow in your life and less resistance. But there's a lot, this whole message is just cleansing your energy, resting, waiting for the right time, the right message, the right guidance, the revelation of what it is that you're really meant to be doing. And until then, just focusing on healing yourself and resting and not pushing. And really choosing, making sure you're not chasing after something that's not meant for you, looking at the hidden motivations behind like why it is that you wanted all those things before, but what is it that you actually truly want from your heart, from within, okay? That's the message I have for you today, pile number 3. Thank you for being here and sharing your energy with me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment below, let me know how it felt for you, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And if you want to work with me, I have different options, whether one-on-one or a recorded message, a recorded reading for you. There's a bunch of different options and they are listed in the description box below. Thank you again. Big hugs. I know how hard it can be to slow down and even stop if you need to, but that's the most important thing that you can do right now in order to get the revelation that you're craving. Okay, so big hugs, big love, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Okay, bye.